A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello everyone, welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
I'm Shigley.
And it's day 2 looking at food waste from convenience stores. You might not think it's a big problem, but we learned it's a big problem. How big a problem, you ask? I'm glad you asked. How big a problem? It's a 500 ton a month of wasted food big problem.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
That's 500 tons of problem. That's what that is.
Like 100 buses.
Yeah, even if they delivered it all to my house for free, I still could not eat 500 tons of food in a month. I wonder how long it takes the average person to eat 500 tons of food.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Maybe 5 years.
Oh gosh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
It would be a long time, And yeah, we waste that every month in Taiwan only from the convenience stores. And we're not talking about everything they throw away, just the food they throw away. So that leads us very well into our warm-up question. What could you do to waste less food in your life?
Just stop eating so much, like what you said. Just kidding. Yeah.
Stop, just die of hunger, and I won't waste food. Well, yes, but you'll be wasting your wonderful life, and we don't want that. True. No, you have to stay alive while doing this.
Yeah, so as I mentioned yesterday, don't buy so much. You just buy exactly the amount that you need, but or you can actually have a meal plan.
You can have a meal plan.
Yeah, so like you can plan what I'm going to eat and how much I'm going to eat.
I like that idea, absolutely. If you don't eat it for lunch, then make sure you have it for dinner. Don't say, oh, I'll have that for lunch on the weekend. And then you forget, you go out for pizza, and you come home, you're like, oh, I didn't eat that banana. So yes, do eat the food that you buy soon, and if you can't eat it soon after, or give it to someone, or do something with it. Try not to throw away food. We talked about smarter shopping the other day, right? And I do honestly feel like I throw away less food these days.
Wow.
I'm much more careful, and I look in the fridge. That's another thing you do. Look in your fridge, because often you forget about things that are in there.
That's true.
And then they go bad. It's like, oh yeah, that thing, it got pushed to the back of the fridge. I forgot about that, milk or whatever it was. So do have a look in your fridge. Sometimes it can slip your mind, but as long as you know what's there, you will be probably better at eating it and not wasting it. So there you go. How do you waste less food in your life? Well, here's a good tip. Waste less food in your life by having a plan. Let's check out the article.
Fixing the problem of food waste in Taiwan's convenience stores. Warm-up question. What could you do to waste less food in your life?
Some convenience stores are finding ways to create less food waste. Family Mart and 7-Eleven have created new smart labels for fresh food products. Around 8 hours before these products expire, the prices are discounted automatically by 30 to 35%. Also, customers can find where to buy these discounted products through convenience store apps.
All right, so of course you can do this work, and you should do this work of wasting less food, having a plan, shopping smarter, and stuff like that. But, as the article says, you can get help too. Some convenience stores are finding ways to create less food waste. So the stores know that throwing away all this food is not good business. I mean, often they have to pay for it, and then they get the money back when they sell it to you. But if they throw it in the garbage, they often pay for it, but, lose money on the whole deal. So they have an interest in doing this both from a business side and also just because it's the right thing to do. Family Mart and 7-Eleven. Stand up, take a bow. Thank you very much. Sit down, sit down. Family Mart and 7-Eleven have created new smart labels for fresh food products.
Oh, I know that one. I see those.
Interesting. A smart label for fresh food products. So a label is something on the package of the food. It usually gives you information about the food, the date when you should eat it, what's in the food, who made it, where it was made, stuff like that. But these are smart labels, so they don't just have writing with information. They actually do something for you. It says around 8 hours before these products expire, the prices are discounted automatically by 30 to 35%.
Yeah, that's true.
Brilliant. How does the sandwich know when it's going bad? The sandwich doesn't have a brain.
I think they just put it in the system.
I think they do. It's a smart label. So the label is doing the thinking, not the sandwich. So there you go. So if you see that thing, and does it change color? I mean, how do we know?
I think they make it clear for you to see.
They do make it clear.
So you'll find out that they're on sale.
There you go.
And they actually put it on the counter.
That's a great idea. And here's something you can do. You're like, it's going to go, they don't want to eat that. What you can do is buy a fresh one and then buy another one with the expired label, the different color. Try them out, and I bet you wouldn't really notice a difference between the new one and the almost old one. Yeah. So there you go. So do you buy products that are about to expire?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes like when I don't look and then I buy it home and I'm like, oh, okay, it's gonna expire in 2 days. I didn't see that. Or I can finish milk very quickly.
Right.
So that sometimes I buy milk that's about to expire and it costs so much less.
Yeah, it does. It does cost less. And of course, it's also good for the store if you can buy it. I'm like you. I think about it a little bit. Am I going to use this quickly? If so, I don't care. If I'm not going to use it, well, I need a bit more time. Yeah. And you're right. Certain things, vegetables, you can see them, right? You can see how good they are if they're in bad shape. Bread I often do buy because if you toast bread, you don't notice that it's a little bit old, right? I mean, it's not doesn't have things growing on it, but bread dries out a bit. But if you put it in the toaster and put honey on it or jam in the morning, it doesn't matter.
Or you put it in the freezer.
Or you put it in the freezer and it lasts for months. Yeah. There you go. That's another thing you can do. And yes, often you will save money doing it. Also, it says customers can find where to buy these discounted products through convenience store apps. So the app will guide you to the products that are now on sale, that reduced price. So that's another way. You don't have to hunt around the stores looking for it. They will give you the information very conveniently through an app. Crazy. If you love apps. This is another app. You love apps. All right, well, we have an app right now, and then we're going to take a break. Activate your Take a Break app. There we go.
With this new plan, 206 tons less food was wasted in a month. These convenience stores are also using new food ordering systems. These use past sales and the weather to predict how many products to order. This way, stores both satisfy customers' needs and throw out less food.
All right, so with this new plan, with the new smart labels that they're using at Family Mart and 7-Eleven, with this new plan, 206 tons less food was wasted in a month.
Yay!
That's stunning. That's like half. Because it was like 500 before.
More than even half.
More
than half, right?
No, not quite. 206 tons less.
Bad at math. Okay.
It was 500 tons, so that would be 250. This is 206, so it's slightly less. So 40%. They've done a 40% reduction in the amount of wasted food. That
Nearly
is
half.
Amazing. That's absolutely incredible. Good job, guys. Here's our question. Do you usually check the expiration date of the food products you buy?
Actually, that's how I was brought up because my parents, they always, when I was little, they always told me to look at them.
Oh, okay.
Look at the dates. So now it's become like a habit of mine, but sometimes I still forget.
Okay.
Like if you're in a rush.
If you're in a rush, I mean, certain things, like a bag of chips or a can of soup, I'm probably not going to check too carefully. I'll eat it fairly soon, and those things last a while. Bread, I might. Milk. Yogurt, things like that, I might. Vegetables, as I said, I won't check the date, but I will look at them. One thing I've noticed is sometimes they'll trick you. They'll put the tomatoes upside down.
That's so
And then you take it out and the top's all brown or whatever, so I always flip it over.
And see.
Lettuce is easy because where they cut it, at the bottom it turns brown the older it gets, so I'm always trying to move it around in the plastic bag. So I don't check the dates, but I do look at it. I mean, I'm not stupid.
That's smart.
But I think mainly for, things like milk and stuff like that, I will definitely check. But most other things, no, not really. These convenience stores are also using new food ordering systems. Everyone lets you buy everything online now, right? You can get Uber to deliver your groceries or whatever. So they have probably something quite similar there. They have a new food ordering system. How does that work? Well, these use past sales and the weather to predict how many products to order. Wow, it's even smarter than I would have imagined. So they notice over many years that they sell less ice cream in January than they do in August. They sell more ice cream on hot days than cold days. If it's a typhoon in August or whatever, they might not sell ice cream. If it's a beautiful sunny weekend, they might sell more. So the companies are able to order more things depending on their knowledge and history and stuff like that. Very intelligent, and it's made even easier because the computer does all the thinking for you. This way, stores both satisfy customers' needs and throw out less food, and also, have stuff when people need it. That's satisfying people's needs and avoiding customers being frustrated that they can't get that thing when they really need it. That's a great idea.
OK， 所以我们今天的第一个单字是 label， 它这边是名词，是标签的意思。因为这些超商有 smart labels， 那么这个字当唱片公司也可以就是 a record label。那么这个字当动词就是有贴标签的意思。比如说 ，She labeled all the boxes of books carefully。那我们看另外一个句子 ，You can look at the label on the shirt to find out its size。你可以看衬衫上面的标签，就可以知道它的尺寸是什么。那今天有提到 customer， 它就是顾客，所以满意的顾客英文就是 a satisfied customer。那我们台湾人常常讲的傲客就是 difficult or obnoxious customer。那么常客呢，我们可以说 regular customer， 或者是直接用 regular 来代表一个名词，代表一个常客的意思。比如说 I'm a regular or I'm a regular customer of this coffee shop。我们再看另外一个句子哦。Danny is always polite to customers, so they come back to the store often. Danny 对顾客很有礼貌，所以他们常常都会回访，这些顾客都会回访。那么 system 这个字就是系统，所以像我们如果天气很冷，就会家里有供暖系统，就是 heating system， 或者是我们的免疫系统 the immune system。那么 system 也可以有体质的意思哦。那另外一个片语我们常常讲就是 to get something out of your system， 就是发泄，尤其是指你有负面情绪的时候。比如说 She had a good cry and got it out of her system， 她好好的哭一场就把情绪都发泄完了。那我们看另外一个句子。My office changed our computer system, so we're learning to use new programs now. 我们办公室换了一套新的电脑系统，所以现在正在学习怎么使用它。那么最后看到这个字 satisfy， 这边是动词，刚刚是不是有看到 satisfied customer？ 那个是形容词，这边是它的动词。所以如果变成形容词，就是对什么满意嘛？比如说 They are not satisfied with the results， 他们是不满意这个结果的。所以如果形容一件事情让一个人是满意的，那我们就可以使用 satisfying。比如说 It can be very satisfying to work in a garden。那我们看另外一个句子哦，这边是指去满意谁、满意什么的人的需求。比如说 Judy made different snacks to satisfy her kids' afternoon hunger。Judy 做了不同的甜点来满足小孩们下午的嘴馋。 那我们是不是看到 sales 这个就是销量、销售额？那我们台湾都会说哦，它是业务啦。我们要记得英文不可以说 sales 当业务，我们要说 salesperson 来代表一个业务员。So that's pretty much all we have for today's lesson. Right now, let's go to our review time.
Review time.
All right, we have time for a quick review before we have to run off to the 7-Eleven and buy some discounted bananas. Let's look at our words for today: label, customer, system, and satisfy. So what we're going to do is play a quick game of definitions. I will tell you what the word is without telling you what the word is, and you have to guess what the word is from what I'm telling you about what the word is.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Kind of.
Okay, well, I'll just basically, if you look up this word in a dictionary, it might say something like, one who goes to a business to spend money.
It's a customer.
That's exactly the idea. Very, very well done. The next word, an organized way of doing things.
That's a system.
That's a system. Something that gives product information.
Like a price tag. So that would be a label.
A label, very good. And fully happy and okay with everything.
I'm satisfied.
You're
with
satisfied. To
everything.
satisfy someone is to make them happy and okay with everything. I am satisfied that you did a wonderful job. Thanks for joining us, guys. We hope that you have a great experience at your next trip to the convenience store. And you buy smart, shop smart, use smart labels, and waste as little food as possible because there really is no need to waste food. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here soon. Bye.
Magic Box.
又是谁把我给请出来了？哎，这几天坏皇后我为了甄选猎人可是忙得不可开交哎。I haven't slept for 3 days。哦，我真的是快要累死了。I have just picked 5 good hunters out of 1,000 hunters。哎，真的是太难选了吧？因为真的太多数值差的人了，大家真的是加油好吗？好啊，相信你们会请我出来，也是想跟厉害的坏皇后我多学学，对吧？好啊，我就勉勉强强的教你们一些关于今天要说的文法吧。同学们都知道，英文中啊有分很多种时态，在不同的时间点使用。一开始提到那些句子呢，使用的时态啊就叫做现在完成式哦。很简单，句中的动词的呈现，记得啊要用 have 或是 has 加上过去分词就 OK 咯。而它的使用时机啊也有很多种。第一种啊就是用在从过去啊到现在累积了一段时间，并且呢还有可能会继续下去的行为，就像我刚刚说的 I haven't slept for 3 days， 意思就是说啊，我从3天前到现在都还没有睡觉而且搞不好我今天还是没有办法睡，会持续这样下去哦。哇，天哪，我真的是想到就累。好了，那第二种时机呢，就是啊，在于说明刚结束的动作哦。像我刚说的另外一句 ，I have just picked 5 good hunters out of 1,000 hunters。我刚从1000名猎人中挑出了5个好的而已哦。通常啊，也可以加上这个 just 来表示不久前刚完成的。好，那再来这种呢，算是很常见的使用时机哦。当你啊想表示过去到现在的经验，以及这个完成的次数，现在完成式就也可以派上用场哦。大家一定不知道，其实啊，我去过你们的家乡，对，没错，就是 Taiwan， 超多次的。I have been to Taiwan many times。这边呢，就是指啊，到现在这个时间点为止，我已经有去过台湾的经验，而且呢是很多次喽。好啦，我要继续去甄选我的猎人了啦。最后啊，我就来考考你们好了，看你们有没有注意听坏皇后我啊。I tried to kill Snow White, 好，如果呢我说过去到现在，我都持续想要杀了白雪公主，使用现在完成式，我该怎么把刚刚的句型改变呢？